Okay, I'm not sure if you can tell, but this is Duck Hunt. We're gonna play it. Here it is, Duck Hunt on NES. Let's do this shit. Yeah, I know I'm standing pretty close to the TV. I don't really give a fuck though. This is a pretty fun game though. Like Duck Hunt. Duck Hunt's great. It's honestly one of the best NES games. Everybody remembers Duck Hunt, so that's why I'm playing Duck Hunt. You know, this cool ass light zapper. Bam. I could just use the light over there, but I haven't really tested this theory. So I'm not gonna use a light. Because I'm sure it has to probably be a certain kind of light bulb for it to work. So there we go. Perfect score. Beautiful. Let's try and keep it that way. There we go. We're still on track. We're doing pretty good. Round 2 of, the game. It's going to get progressively harder. If you've played Duck Hunt, the ducks get faster. And you're probably going to miss many more shots. So far, I'm not. I can literally sit here and play this for hours. It's just kind of like clockwork how I'm shooting these things. And of course, this goes up, and you gotta shoot more ducks. If you don't get enough ducks, you're dead. It even gets to the point where you have to literally shoot every duck. I've gotten it to the point where I need to shoot at least a minimum of 10 ducks, I'm pretty sure. There's 10 ducks in a round. And I got it to the point where you have to shoot 8 ducks. Or actually, yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I've got it to the point where I've had to shoot 8 ducks in a round. Which is like round 30 something. I've got some pretty nutty high scores on this game. I'll tell you that. Honestly, I need more games. To be fair, I only have 3 games. I don't know. Apparently, for some reason, the game Fexando is really popular, so I might give Fexando a look. But I'm honestly looking to get Metroid or Life Force or Guardian Legend, because Guardian Legend is supposed to be one of the coolest, totally underground NES games. But I'm looking for either that, Metroid, or Life Force. So yeah. I know this is pretty bad quality. I'm recording this, but I honestly don't have a DVR or whatever to record this with, so recording's kind of limited. So yeah, I'm just playing a game like this. It's kind of funny how this primitive video game technology worked. I would kind of say it's similar to how Odyssey worked in its days. It had a light gun too, like the NES Zapper. If you look very closely, you see that there is a white square right where the duck is. It only flashed for maybe a millisecond, and you see this part of the gun detects that it detects if I've hit the duck or not when I pull the trigger. So it's some primitive technology, but it does the job. It may not be fucking ridicule shit in these days that would actually follow your gun, but it was programmed what they're doing. I give Nintendo big ups for that. I mean, nowadays, you got your shit like the PlayStation Move, the 360 Kinect, and the Nintendo Wii, but actually those are kind of in the past since I'm playing this in 2015. 2015, still playing consoles from like the 80s. No, but I actually love this console. I've probably had the Nintendo for like a year now. Yeah, I've had the console for like a whole year. I won this on eBay in a bidding, whatever. I just really wanted a Nintendo to be able to play in things, and here I am in 2015, I'm still playing the Nintendo. And, I'm playing Duck Hunt, and I know a lot of people are worried about the Nintendo Zappers because sometimes they'll go faulty depending on age. Of course, this one's probably fairly old. The plastic is still worn out, and it's even one of the original models. Many people know that in order to prevent, it's kind of like prevent like parents getting mad at kids using the light zapper, they changed its color from this like original gray, which looks like a gun. It legitimately looks like a gun. They changed the color to like orange or many other colors, so that parents wouldn't get mad at Nintendo for producing the light gun. So, yeah. I'm using one of the classic light guns. The Nintendo Zapper, some kids call it the gun. The Nintendo gun. The Nintendo gun. It's a nice piece of technology for its days. Definitely better than the Super Scope on the Super Nintendo. Which, actually over there I got my Super Nintendo. I know my room's pretty cluttered. I'm a kind of fucking lazy person. I'll admit it. I only care about just my vegetables and my video games. God damn it, you stupid skinhead, powered by vegetables, you goddamn vegetarian video game playing piece of shit. Oh, that was a scary one. That dog had me. Oh man, actually got my heart racing. This game really knows how to get you going. It really knows how to drive up the whatever the fuck it's called. Who knows? Who cares? Round 9. Let's do this. I've been playing this for like almost 10 minutes now. This is kind of nuts. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, I get it. I get it, dog. I'm pretty sure each round's like maybe a varied numeral of time, depending on how quick you shoot the ducks. Which, somehow, I'm shooting them pretty quick. I honestly forgot what my high score was. I would have to reset the game and see how far in the game I've gone. But the ducks get pretty nuts, I can tell you that. Round 10. That's about 9 minutes. I'm just going to try and keep it short for YouTube. As you can see, the ducks are actually becoming a challenge. I have to like literally just go as close as I can to the television. I'm kidding. I'm not that cheap at Duck Hunt. I gotta say though, hearing that is really satisfying, honestly. Oh, sneaky motherfucker. Just hearing the on the fucking game is, you know, really, really satisfying. It's just really satisfying. Like listening to that noise. It you know, it just makes me feel at home, where I can sit and play a fucking video game all day. Of course, as the levels go on, ducks become more points. These ones are like 3,000. The black ones are like 1,000, and the blue ones are like 2,000 now. And of course, they get a lot faster. Like I'm actually having to move quite a bit. I'm surprised round 11, and I'm still getting perfect scores. I remember playing this back when I was in kind of like a therapy care, whatever bullshit, with like a bunch of other like kids around my age, some older than me, some younger than me. We all had like, you know, just like mental issues and shit. I've had to deal with some of that shit in my life due to like drug use and that. Trust me, never do drugs. Drugs are like pretty fucking disgusting. Like never drink, never smoke, don't touch marijuana, don't touch cocaine. Even though I never did cocaine. Just don't touch any of that shit. People can tell you as much as they want that fucking marijuana is safe. It's not. It honestly fucked me up. And it fucked up a lot of the kids that were there. Like, a lot of the kids, they could not even focus without, like, a joint. Kind of disgusting how it was. So, just never touch drugs. You might as well just take this motherfucker and put it to your head if you're gonna ever touch drugs. It's morbid. It's morbid, I know. But it's kind of true. You're basically killing yourself. You're basically just taking this and going like, okay, let me just give you a diagram. You see this duck? The duck is you. There you go, you're dead. That's you on drugs. I've lost a lot of friends to drugs. It's a disgusting reality, honestly. A very disgusting reality. So, just never go that way. Never go that way. Anyways, continuing on. I remember having this in the building. I was the one that brought it because it belonged to me, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to bring some consoles because I'm going to want to play them, and maybe my friends that will be in the same, like, medical unit as me. Well, I basically say medical unit because it was kind of like we were in a hospital kind of thing. Maybe there would be other guys in there that would, you know, play video games with me. Considering at the time they just had a Nintendo 64 with Quest 64, and only like 7 people enjoyed that game. 7 people, man. 7 people. And it looked like a boring game, so of course I had my Super Nintendo and my Nintendo. There's one other guy that was like 2 hours away from like where I live on this stupid fucking island. You know, this boring ass place out here. I know, my window is quite nice. So, yeah. You can honestly see the game is working. It's in its conditions and all that shit. Anyways, just the point of this video was to kind of at least get something going for YouTube. This was the best I could think of, because all the other shit was just too long. So, if you enjoyed watching this video, then go up there to subscribe to me on YouTube, around there. Make sure you rate, comment, and whatever down below. Thumbs up this video, blah blah blah. Yeah, I hope you had fun watching this and listening to me blabber on and shit. This has been Powered by Vegetables. Stay fresh and crisp, dudes.